the I always see like these videos in America in winter when the roads are really icy, like black ice, and the
Bro,
cars just slide down.
Americans and snow is like not a functional combo.
No.
Especially, did you see last year? I think it was last year. It snowed in Texas,
Mm-hmm.
and that happens like once every 10 years, and nobody has winter tires or anything on it. Bro, you should have seen the driving videos. It was crazy. I wanted to throw up because people were driving so badly. They couldn't understand how snow works.
I mean, it is understandable though. If you live in an area where you don't have any snow, usually, obviously you're gonna be overwhelmed when suddenly the road conditions are completely different.
I know, but maybe it's just coming from an European perspective. But yeah, okay. Americans don't like leave their hometown. Like they don't leave the U.S.
Yeah, they usually. I mean, yeah.
They go on holiday. I don't know, maybe in Florida or something. They don't see snow. That's right. Maybe a ski holiday or something like that. But like the majority of American people, they don't go like anywhere.
I mean, they don't really have to though. If you live in America, why would you go to Europe? Like you
Well,
have so many things in America that you can see, and so many
It's a
beautiful
big country.
places.
Big country, yeah.
It's amazing. Like the state of California is like, I think how much bigger than Austria?
Like 6 times the size.
It's insane. Just one state.
California alone would be like the fourth biggest economy in the world. If you take California and you compare it to all the other countries in the world, California alone would be like the fourth biggest economy in the world.
Damn.
Yeah. So
And
California is
you
carrying the US.
you can drive everywhere, you know? Like if you live in Florida and you want to go to Cali, you can just drive there. No problem. I mean it's a long drive, but in
It's like-
Europe, if I'm in Austria and I want to go to like I don't know, let's say I mean I can drive to Croatia, but India or stuff like that, you would have to take a boat or a ferry or
Yeah. I mean, you could
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 drive.
drive there, but like you'd have to go through Syria or Russia or something like that. So many different countries with so many different restrictions and like entering policies and stuff like that. In the US, you can just go anywhere. But, we're also living in the EU. Like before the EU, you had to get a visa for every country you'd visit.
Yeah.
And now we can at least travel in the EU without any problems.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I really like about America is you just have this big chunk of different things. Like you drive up north,
Big
it's
chunk
cold,
of
you
freedom.
have snow, you have beautiful beaches. It's just freedom.
Yeah, freedom. US loves freedom. Also
Yeah.
bringing it to countries in the Middle East. I'm
And
basically only shitting.
They love oil.
We're basically only shitting on the US. I mean, I've been to the US once, and it was phenomenal. Like one of the best holidays ever. Like the people are so nice.
I want to go there so bad. I've never
It's-
been.
It's so beautiful. Like I was in New York. I was on the East Coast. It was so beautiful. Like I would go there instantly again. If somebody gave me the opportunity to go there now, I would go instantly without a single thought, or to move there as well.
Yeah, and you said like the people are so nice. I've never been to the U.S. personally, but I've heard that so many times that the people there are just so nice.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Like, I mean, it's probably a cultural thing. People in the U.S. ask questions like, "Oh, how are you doing? What's your name?" They're asking it like more. It isn't that personal if people ask you that. While here in Austria, nobody, not a waitress or anyone, asks you, "How are you doing? What's your name?"
Yeah.
They only ask you that if you know them. So maybe that's maybe I was a bit influenced by that because it was so new that like a waiter was asking me for my name and how I'm doing, and he was talking to me like normal, like I knew him. Maybe that was influencing me. But besides that, like everybody was so helpful. It was so nice. It just U.S. fantastic country. Love it.
I really want to go there. It's one of my dreams. And I also, when I watch videos on YouTube about like people just being outside in the US, I love like the landscape just in general. Even if you're not at a beautiful place, like at a beautiful beach or the Grand Canyon or wherever, just a flat, endless landscape.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just love that so much.
Yeah.
There's just the vibes,
And
you know.
you literally can't imagine how big it is. Like when my grandpa went to the U.S., he always told me he flew to New York, and from New York he took a plane to L.A. And on the flight he fell asleep. He woke up and he was still over land. Like, that's crazy. You don't get that anywhere. You don't fly over land for such a long time anywhere else. Maybe if
Yeah.
you're going across Russia or something, but it's just such a big country. Like, it's unbelievable.
And that's what makes it so amazing, you know. There's so many opportunities, so many, like you have desert, you have snow, it's just
Yeah, tropical
unbelievable
vibes,
for us.
everything. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Not comparable to Austria.
Not at all. In Austria here, like if I look outside the window, I see mountains, which
Yeah.
you know, for some people that would be amazing and beautiful. I mean, I'm used to it, you know.
Yeah,
But for me in Austria, it seems like everything kind of looks the same.
yeah. You know, you get used to it. That's a problem. Like sometimes, like once in a while, I look at the mountains and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful, so nice, especially when the sun's out, when the sun is shining on the mountains and you see like a big mountainscape. But besides that, I don't know, like you get used to it, sadly. But probably Americans also get used to their view. You
Yeah.
know? But Americans can go anywhere and they can go from Florida to, I don't know, Ohio or to the Great Lakes or
Ohio.
something like that.
I wouldn't go there.
Yeah, okay, Ohio probably not, but oh, you know,